What's up guys, Mike here, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play here on the channel, or as I like to call them, Backlog Battles, as we are now calling them. What is a Backlog Battle, you may ask? Is it a Let's Play? Is it a playthrough? Is it tips and tricks? Is it a review? My Backlog Battles are all of the above. I am basically playing through over 300 different games here on the channel to bring you guys a whole shit ton of Let's Plays. This game seems to always have a weird history of being my first one, like my first game for all these different experiments. I did my first MMG perspective on this game, and yeah, it's a fantastic game. But with these Backlog Battles, if it's obviously you're gonna see Let's Plays that you've already seen here before on the channel. Yeah, so for these Backlog Battles, I'm gonna be trying to do a lot more interesting stuff with them and some different stuff. For this, I'm not actually alone because we are playing on the Nintendo Switch online thing for the Super Nintendo library. I actually have a guest with me, so please introduce yourself. That's your cue.
Hey, Mike. Thanks for joining. Thanks for inviting me on for this series.
Really appreciate it. Anyway, go ahead. Introduce yourself, man.
Hey, sorry guys. I'm MoonlitMaple. I'm a variety streamer. Basically, like, very good friends with Mike. We both met up as part of the same group here in the same group called Switch and Play NYC here in the city. Really like Mike's just a great guy. Thanks you again. Thanks so much for inviting me over. I play a ton of games on Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, PS4, and yeah, I try to err on the side of like also having like some multiplayer streams here and there. So if any of you guys are interested in like popping by, like, you're always welcome.
Again, throughout all these entire parts of this Let's Play / Backlog Battle, the link will be down in the description on YouTube if you're watching there, or you'll see it in the chat with the multi-link right now on Twitch. By the way, for future Backlog Battles, you guys will be able to vote on Backlog Battles if you happen to be a Twitch sub. So if you're on YouTube and you're not already following me on Twitch, what are you waiting for? That's also down in the description below. But yeah, Maple has always been my racing kart rifle, and him and me are like really good with racing games together, so I'm glad to have you on for the very first Backlog Battle. I always seem to have a weird history with this game, as I was telling people. But yeah, we are going to probably get destroyed, because this is my first time actually doing 150cc.
Oh, really? Wait, this is your first time?
Well, I mean, I practiced a little bit beforehand, but other than that, I've never touched 150cc, so we're going to probably get destroyed.
Oh, okay, I'll try my best.
But
like,
yeah.
I remember trying to do this, like, back when it was available as, like, a virtual console, like, virtual console.
Well, see, my
like,
original Let's Play was actually on emulation, too, so I'm glad that we're actually technically playing this on somewhat legit hardware this time around. Again, huge shout out to Switch Online for actually letting this be possible, by the way.
Yeah, seriously, like, this is just, like, awesome. Just to be included with, like, the whole $20 subscription, it's just such a steal.
Alright, by the way, how do you want to do this? You want to go in tier? You want to, like, you want to just, like, do each of the rosy characters, like, up and down? Like, one of us takes, like, one of the two characters?
Alright, actually, let me see. Do you want to do, maybe we could do, like, Mario and Luigi for one, Bowser and Donkey Kong for
that's
another.
Basically going to be the idea, because I'm going to legitimately talk about, like, all the different, card sets and how this all works. If you want, we can go with the worst characters first and go with Bowser and Donkey Kong. You want Donkey Kong or you want Bowser? I'm
down with DK Jr.
Alright, cool. So, yeah, Mushroom Cup will go with Bowser and Donkey Kong Jr. It's kind of funny because a lot of people use Bowser and Donkey Kong Jr. actually get world records, but I find them to be the worst in the game. You're going to find out why I don't like them very much in a second. Anyway, we're on Mario Circuit 1.
Alright, well, I'll try my best. Actually, I've had a bit of practice with, like, some of the characters here, but, like, I did not practice at all with, like, Donkey Kong or Bowser.
Oh, no, I hate Bowser and Donkey Kong because of how slow their startup is. Like, look how slow it takes them to start up. If you do know how to manage to use them properly, you can actually get pretty good turning and stuff with them.
Mm-hmm.
But their turning is kind of atrocious, but their top speed is pretty crazy. By the way, since I chose Bowser and Donkey Kong Jr., I'll let you pick the next two characters when we reach the Flower Cup.
Alright.
So yeah, by the way, you already know this track if you guys haven't already seen like almost every other Mario Kart game. Mario Circuit's always one, but this is the one game where like there's like more than one Mario Circuit. Because again, this game is very notorious for having multiple tracks of the same background. It has like a weird,
True.
I don't know, it has a really bad, I don't know, it has a really bad, like, ooh.
I was finally starting to come back.
This game has a really bad habit of using like multiple backgrounds all the time and stuff. Like Mario Circuit, you're gonna see like 3 or 4. Oof. And then like Donut Plains is coming up next, is good to have a few.
Yeah, I
mean, yeah, but you can see with Donkey Kong Jr. how hard the steering is with him, even though he goes pretty quick.
Yeah, it's a bit of a learning experience. I've got to just get together like a race or two. Like, well, one thing that like even though like the courses are a bit lacking, I guess, and like the styles, like the actually like the course, some of the actual layouts are pretty good.
Oh no, not a doubt. Like some of the music in this game is also fantastic. Like Donut Plains is like one of the most catchiest tracks, along with like Choco Island.
Oh yeah, seriously.
So you already used the shortcut, which is good to show off. That's a really good shortcut for this track. Mm-hmm. Again, I think this track, I believe all the Super Mario Kart tracks were remade at least once for Mario Kart Super Circuit, which eventually I'll cover. But I think Donut Plains and Mario Circuit was also in Mario Kart DS with the same shortcut. Yeah, you can see when you get hit by an item, it really screws you over. It takes you forever to get back up to top speed.
Mm-hmm.
Again, if you played Mario Kart before, you've seen all the items and all that good stuff. You pretty much know the traditional stuff with that.
I really screwed up.
I saw that. Oh, I find it funny that Koopa Troopa is the rival when he's supposed to be Yoshi's rival. I forget who Donkey Kong Jr. I think Donkey Kong Jr. I think his rival is Mario, and I think Bowser's is Peach. I'm surprised neither one of them are doing well because they're supposed to be like completely broken.
Huh. Well, actually, yeah. Like with the shrinking shroom and the star, like every time. Like I remember playing on Vanilla Lake one time, and Mario literally had the star like for an entire lap, and I couldn't shoot him down in front of me.
That reminds me. Yeah, all the characters in this game have specific items that you can't use while you're playing as the characters. Okay. Like, for example, Bowser's got fireballs, Princess Peach and Toad have shrinking mushrooms, Yoshi has his Yoshi eggs. But yeah, no, you can't use any of those.
Yeah, like, I mean, hey, at least, like, they actually had the concept of special items in this game before Mario Kart Double Dash.
No, that's true. Like, I think other than this game, I think Double Dash is the only game that's ever done, like, actual...
like themed items.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right about that.
And yeah, the AI in this game is just unforgiving as...
Oh, scratch that. Zora Justin in the chat says the Donkey Kong Jr.'s rival is Toad. Bowser's is Peach. I was right about that.
Oh, okay.
Also, I really screwed up. I screwed up badly there.
Oh, okay, then so yeah, I get your point, Mike. So like, if that's the case, then how is it that Koopa's the one like in front here?
Yeah, Koopa Troopa's like Yoshi's rival. I know this because I know for a fact that's the case because Koopa Troopa and Donkey Kong Jr. are always a pain in the ass whenever I play as Yoshi in single player. Mm-hmm. Which, spoiler alert, Yoshi is my top character, even though I'm gonna have to destroy him right now. Sorry, Yoshi.
Oh no, I kept sliding.
Also, I'm about to do some MLG strats right now, so hold on, watch this.
Oh boy. Oh shit, I saw that, Mike.
That is legitimately... By the way, mushrooms will completely break... By the way, if you have a mushroom and you know what you're doing with the yellow bars, they completely break this game. Like, you can make some really stupid shortcuts in this game with mushrooms.
I'm not confident enough to go for that.
I'm surprised I even did with Bowser. I usually suck with that. I know I'm not catching Koopa. Oh, geez, you're right there.
No!
Oh, you were right there.
Oh, God.
Trust you, I'm glad we're getting these guys out of the way now, because the other characters handle way better than these guys. That's why I decided. That's why I chose to do them first. In my opinion, even though they have top speed, their turning is absolute shit, which puts them at the lower tier for me.
Yeah, I honestly can't wait until we move on to the next race. This is terrible.
I'm at least surprised we're handling 150cc decently enough, though. By the way, coins are like extremely important in this game. It's not like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe where you're only allowed to hold on to like 10 of them. Like, you need coins to survive in this game. Like, if you're not holding on to any coins, the slightest tap will legitimately spin you out of control.
Oh,
so always at least make sure you have at least one coin. But the more coins you have, I think even beyond 10, it like helps boost your speed like other classic racing games in this era.
Yeah, like
Mario Kart 64 and another, well, not Mario Kart 64. Oh, well, like another certain project we're going to be covering in November. Wink, wink, hint, hint.
Nudge, nudge.
But anyway, yeah, that was Ghost House 1 that we ended up passing before, but now we got Bowser's Castle 1, which honestly, this Bowser's Castle is a breath of fresh air compared to everything else we're going to be dealing with. Oh, you got the feather. Fun fact, I think the feather was only in this game before Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, honestly, like I feel like this isn't a very good track to have the feather on, because there aren't really that many places to actually utilize it.
The one thing that Epic Man says in the chat, one thing I hate about Mario Kart and Mario Kart Super Circuit is the coins. Well, Mario Kart Deluxe is like the worst offender for coins, I think. Because you already got them on the track, but then you can also get them in an item box and you can't defend yourself because you're stuck with an item.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
Also, that was probably the smartest move you could have done with that feather.
Yeah, just throw it away. I just hope that maybe I can possibly shoot myself up to a podium position.
I think you'll be able to get it. I feel bad for poor Yoshi. He's getting like outlapped. Hey, that's the first race. I think we got like first and second, or did we? I think it is.
No, Donut Plains. I think we got first and second.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Actually, that's another thing I like about this game. Like, they have like a different song, like whenever a different character comes in first place.
Well, yeah, I found that kind of interesting. This is the only game that actually had like different themes for each of the characters. I found that a little unique, but yeah, I can understand where you're coming from too. Again, it doesn't beat victory themes like the Mario Kart 64 theme.
Yeah, no, but like for being like the first game in the entire series, like this game certainly had like an element of style to it.
Oh
like,
no, it definitely does. This game still holds up decently well, even though the turning is kind of garbage. Again, the trick to doing good with the turning is to use the L and R buttons to like jump through the turns a little bit. I've learned.
Yeah.
Especially with characters as freaking chunky as big chungus as Donkey Kong Jr. and Bowser. Because legitimately, if you're not legitimately like using the R button to turn through the turns with the R button to bounce through, stuff like that happens with the warp pipes. Which, by the way, I find that to be complete trash, because the AI, believe it or not, they can actually phase through items and stuff. They can phase through the warp pipes and not even get slowed down.
Oh yeah, I mean, they just randomly hop over like any items that are like.
No, they go through. Never mind hop over. They just go through it completely.
Oh.
It's kind of wild, actually.
Well, such is the way of the forefathers of Mario Kart, and pretty much like any other currently ongoing game. Like the earlier games are like always like the cheapest ones. Like between this and Mario Kart 64 with the rubber banding.
Oh, never mind. Mario Kart 64's rubber banding was absolutely terrible. I think you might have actually won this entire cup.
No, I didn't. I ranked out in like all of the other tracks. Like I finished first in Donut Plains, Bowser's Castle, and this, but I finished like 5th or 6th in the other two.
Did you?
Yeah.
I think you at least got second. Hey, look at that, good stuff.
All right. Actually, I honestly wasn't expecting a second. I'm happy with that.
By the way, I can't show it off here, but did you know, Maple, that in the Japanese version of Super Mario Kart, Bowser and Princess Peach actually get drunk in this game?
I had no idea.
I'm not even kidding. I'll put a clip at the end of this before we get into the Flower Cup. But yeah, for the Japanese version of Super Mario Kart right there, you'd see Bowser like legitimately chugging the freaking entire bottle of champagne. Because each of the characters has its own winning animation where they're chugging, like either like shooting the cork at the fish, and then they either like drink the champagne or they do some other weird animations. Princess Peach and Bowser are the only ones that actually get drunk in this game. In the Japanese versions.